be the boss, you don't wait. We beat the odds, 80,000 years beyond the paint. I keep singing. I can't find a lie. So I keep looking. So I keep looking. We keep singing. I can't find a lie. So I keep pushing. So I keep pushing. And I keep singing. You'll miss a shot you don't take. You'll miss a shot you don't take. You'll miss a shot you don't take. So let me shoot that.
You're on both generations.
Wow. What's your strategy this year?
My strategy never changes. Just shoot till my arms fall off, you know? Once I miss, I'm gonna lose, but, you know, I've only lost probably once or twice, so just gonna keep shooting the three and living by the three.
And what's your lineup right now?
My lineup right now is Allen Iverson, the new Donovan Mitchell. I have Danny Granger, who was a lock-in from the Colossal set. I have LeBron James, of course, / Larry Bird. I keep switching them in and out. And I have the Wilt Chamberlain that you need to go AWOL for.
Has your life changed at all since being that finalist and runner-up for the 2021 My Team Unlimited tournament?
It put an extra chip on my shoulder and gave me extra motivation. Like, I made the finals of the 2K League, came second place in that, came second place in the My Team tourney, came second place in the Olympics. Gladly, we won the All-Star Championship, came second place for MVP. So right now I have a lot of motivation, and it's just like I have something to prove to myself that I can make it over this hump. Once upon a time, it was like, get over the Final Four hump. Now it's, I have to get over the second place hump. So my life's just changed because I'm just working and grinding as much as I can.
Is there anybody that you're looking forward to coming up against, either in the qualifications or in just the general tournament for the My Team Unlimited tournament?
I have to get my look back on Ty Debo. It's the offense versus defense rivalry. Everybody wants to see it on both consoles. I think the finals matchup was very entertaining last year and went to 3. And, like, it's just the only thing to do.
And preparing for battle, each guy with his own approach to getting ready for what should be an excellent matchup. It's always happening in Brooklyn, the Barclays Center, right in the middle of all the action. Happy holidays, everyone, from all of us at 2K Sports. Thanks for joining us at this most special time of the year. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce is our reporter. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey, Brian. We knew the Nets had talent. It was just a matter of letting the chemistry develop. But it's come along. Kevin Durant said it's fun out there. You have veterans that know how to play. It feels like these guys can finish my sentence for me. They know the game inside and out, so it's pretty smooth. Guys?
All right, thanks, Allie. And let's see what the Brooklyn Nets have coming up. On Monday, they head out on the road to face the Cavaliers in Cleveland. And then on Saturday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the Chicago Bulls.
The road is never the highlight of your schedule for any team. But for these guys, it is a chance to go out there, test themselves, and see how well they gel outside of home court. It could be a very valuable experience.
Now let's check out the starters for the Detroit Pistons. They and Grant make up the forward pair. Cunningham is out there with Jackson, and it's Stewart in at the center position. And then for the Brooklyn Nets, Durant and Griffin, the combo out front. Kyrie Irving out there with James Harden. And it's Harris in at the 3. Boy, some coaches starting to feel the hot seat now, Grant. You think players are aware when that's the case?
No question, B.A. I mean, with how the present media is, it's impossible not to notice. But some coaches will discuss it and be open and transparent about it. And, of course, some coaches won't ever bring it up.
Now here's Grant. Shoots over Durant. Grant's shot is off. On the wing, Harden. Puts it up from 12, and that's good for 2.
Cannot give Harden room to shoot from the mid-range. I mean, he's an offensive juggernaut. It's really that simple.
Here's Cunningham, defended by Harden. Can't hit that one. And Brooklyn going the other way now. Here's Harris. Blocked. Out of bounds. Nets ball as Brooklyn keeps possession. And now another look at that mobile 1 block defensive performance.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Jackson against Harden. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Yeah, that barrel-chestedness of Harden, so much strength and body control. It's hard to stop him from scoring.
About a minute played here so far in the first.
You know, Cade Cunningham has proven he can get it done on offense. Now check this out. Back in college, he racked up 13 points in just 91 seconds of play.
Here's Cunningham. Grant's shot is off. Harden against Jackson. The drive by Harden. And then Harden with the jam.
Phenomenal work from Harden. The second he sees a lane open up, he attacks.
The Pistons have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Cunningham's ability to find points really is impressive, Grant. You hope he has as much success in the league as he did in college.
Yeah, B.A., with his pure shooting ability, I know he has what it takes. He just needs to put in the work and be ready to adapt to league play.
Now here's Irving. We saw him with 11 points in his last game. Yep, count it.
He hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
To the inside, Stewart. And the shot's good.
And that ends their drought. You could feel the frustration building with each miss.
Ooh, man, this thing was turning into a soccer game. A lot of action and not many points.
Now here's Harden. 6 points for him. For 3, here's Harris. Gets the 3 to fall.
Really good to see Harris playing with that kind of confidence because, you know, these shots will only help him get better.
It's a 9-point spread. Bay outside. Here's Cunningham, defended by Harden. A step-back shot, and that one good.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. Back to Harris. Fires the 3. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
To the paint. Here's Stewart. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
And it's Brooklyn ball. They're on a 14-6 run. And it's Jeremy Grant with a foul. That's his first foul. Claxton, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Mills comes in for Harden. The Pistons making a switch here. Here's Durant. And
from attacking inside if the D has no answer.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Cousins. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Cousins doing a nice job using that big body of his to get another possession for his team.
Here's Mills. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense. That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Here's Irving. Good on the shot. Irving's got his second basket.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Yeah, Joseph adept at finding his open teammates, and that's exactly what you want from your point guard.
Brooklyn has gone 2 for 2 from deep to start this one. Here's Claxton. Checked by Cousins. For 3, Durant. And the Nets, another 3.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hand. They've really
built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for them later on.
For Detroit, they've got 6 of 14 in so far. Pass to Cousins.
Brooklyn foul. Nicholas Boston.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Aldridge is checked in for Durant, and it's Brown in for Harris. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Bullock's checked in. Brooklyn on D. They lead by 14. Here's Grant. 5 on the clock. Pass to Joseph. Over Mills. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though.
Yeah, that's just good basketball there by Grant. Moving the ball to the wide open man and getting an assist out of it.
Outside Mills. The Pistons clear it. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Brooklyn this season. Grant outside, puts up a 3, knocks down the triple.
Boy, he's a much improved three-point shooter, Jeremy Grant. Coaches have to appreciate what he does for the team spacing because of him knocking that down.
And here's Mills for 3.
You know, I like the competitive spirit, but when you look at it, I think he rushed that 3 a little bit because he was trying to get back at his opponent.
Offense is coming free and easy as we wrap up the first. Nets out in front, up 9. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. And the imagination of Kyrie Irving finishing around the rim. He says it goes way back.
I just go back to being in my backyard and, just practicing all my layups or all my finishes. That's what I go back to. I mean, this is when I'm in that situation, I kind of feel like the attitude I get is this is what I do.
Hey, can't you just picture Kyrie as a kid stretching the limits of his creativity?
I can. And legend has it, growing up, Kyrie's backboard had a corner busted off, so he learned to put spin on the ball to finish around it.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Nets.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
They're showing some muscle here in the first half as well and getting a lot of their points in the paint.
And Detroit, let's look at who they've got. DeMarcus Cousins is out there with Kelly Olynyk. Then it's Reggie Bullock. Then there's Sadiq Bey. And it's Joseph in at the 1. Detroit with the ball, trailing by 13. And at home for the next game, it'll be New York pulling in to face them. And that's a one-game homestand for the club. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, Brian. Jeremy Grant, the 39th pick back in 2014, has become a leader for the Pistons. He said, I'm enjoying it. I want to be a lot better, and I want to keep growing. I don't want to be stagnant. I just want to embrace the role and help the team get better from here.
Well, he's got all the tools to be a complete player, Allie. No question. Irving's gone 4 of 4 from the field. Perfect so far. And stolen by Irving. To the middle. The kick out to Johnson. Pass to Irving. From about 19, he hits the back iron and sinks it. Irving's got 6 here in the quarter.
The mid-range jumper isn't the most popular shot these days, but it's working for them.
I love that mid-range shot. It's definitely giving the defender something extra to think about.
Here's Bullock. He's guarded by Irving. Bey outside. Out of bounds. It'll be the Nets ball. Brooklyn making some changes. Millsap comes in for Aldridge. And it's Harden in for Mills. Stewart, he's checked in for the Pistons. Cunningham comes in for Joseph. Harden with a bucket.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Any hope of coming back to win this game looks near impossible.
I know. The way things have gone so far, hard to imagine.
Here's Cunningham. Harden with the defensive effort. The Nets have gotten off to a sensational 5-for-5 start in the second quarter.
Well, you look at Harden. He doesn't beat you with great speed or by playing above the rim. He wins with pace, angles, and strength. As unique a scorer as we've seen in probably the last 30, 35 years in the NBA.
And that one's good. Cunningham.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Here's Harden. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. And here's Brown for three. And that's good. His first bucket of the game. Now, for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. And Clark, Harden is also an expert at using his body as a shield for the ball.
I think it's really a good lesson out there for young players coming up, B.A. Use what you have. Don't try to be somebody else. Use what you have. Don't make excuses. And then get busy putting the work in.
Timeout called, Brooklyn.
Coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Brooklyn making some changes. Griffin, he's checked in for Johnson. Durant comes in for Brown. And Harris is subbed in for Irving. Grant's checked in for the Pistons. Jackson comes in for Bullock. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time. Here's Cunningham. No good. Harden with the defensive effort.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
And we saw players like Jalen Green skip college and go straight to the G League with the Ignite team. Clark, now prospects are leaving high school early to go pro.
Yeah, and I think they should have that opportunity and right to choose that option if they feel that's what they want to do, B.A. Not everybody is going to be able to make it to the NBA, but some can actually forego college and get their NBA or pro career started earlier, and they should have that right and option.
Harden hits them both.
Harden's level of creativity offensively is really special. His handles, his ability to get out and get buckets is really second to none.
Jumps up. Oh, hey, how about
big
that?
Time right there. Big time.
And the powerful one-handed slam.
And Harden, an absolutely vicious dunker. Terrific at bouncing towards the rim, but the epic throwdown.
Jackson outside. Pass to Bay. Back to Jackson. Here's Cunningham, defended by Harden. Just 4 to shoot. And it's Cunningham missing. For Brooklyn, they've gone 8 for 9 here in the second. Outside Harden. Shoots over Jackson. Harden misses.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert it.
And there's a whistle. That'll go on Paul Millsap. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
A minute 58 left in the half.
That's his second foul of the first half. Not a big deal yet, but something to keep an eye on.
And that one falls for Jackson.
You know, when I saw Jackson back in college, I thought he was the best two-way player in the country. I mean, he's athletic, he's confident, he's aggressive. Man, he plays with the verve that you like to see a guy play with.
Durant against Bay. Durant inside. Soft touch off the glass. Durant's got 10 points.
What a unique combination of height, athleticism, and ball skills. Durant can make some unbelievable finishes because of it.
1:36 left in the second period. And KD always in the debate over who's the top dog in this league.
And what's interesting is he doesn't really want any part of that discussion. He said, one thing I told myself, don't worry about who people say is the best player. Blocking out distractions is key to achieving greatness.
Hits the trifecta.
Well, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
We've got 1:13 left to play in the first half. Here's Cunningham, defended by Harden. With the teardrop. Here's Stewart. Griffin pulls down the board. Brooklyn has got 6 of 7 threes to fall. They're looking solid out there. Nice shot by Harden. Harden's got 11 here in the quarter alone.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
52 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Pretty cool to see Millsap turn shots back. I mean, he's a mobile, athletic, big man who is taking pride in his defensive work.
Nice shot by Durant.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Here's Cunningham. He's guarded by Millsap.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a three-point opportunity here. One free throw coming up.
Stewart, his first foul.
Claxton, he's checked in for Millsap. The Pistons making a switch here.
Blake Griffin. And at the line, one time.
And Blake Griffin is just an incredible athlete, explosive and great balance and mobility, powerful. A big guy who can flat out throw it down, and he also can pass it too.
And that one's good. Joseph has got 6.
That is super efficient, getting in deep and then taking advantage.
Here's Harden. Drives to... Oh, that was something else, man. Wow.
Showing some power.
Ferociousness from Harden, looking like he wants to tear the rim off.
So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. Nets out in front, opening up a huge gap. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks. I'm here now with Dwayne Casey. Coach, how do you assess your shot selection and your decision-making offensively?
Well, we had some good looks. We just got to make sure we keep our poise and composure and knock them down. We had some good looks. We knew they were going to come out with a lot of juice, a lot of speed, a lot of quickness. We made some mistakes defensively, not matching up quick enough. So, again, we got to keep our composure and stay with our game plan defensively.
Good luck. Thank you, Coach.
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime.
James Harden led the way in the first half. He ended up with 19 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 steal. It's been quite a night so far for him. And from what we saw so far from the Nets, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
What a brilliant, unselfish half of basketball they just played. Their ball movement was absolutely impeccable. All in all, just beautiful basketball to watch.
And Shaq, what are your thoughts on Detroit?
They need to give more energy and effort on the boards. The rebounding delta has been one of the main issues. Probably is they're getting bullied. I'm not sure that they have the players to change that.
And they're from James Harden.
Slicing up the defense, living in the lane. Terrific first half for him.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of it.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Harris and Durant in as the forwards. James Harden out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Griffin in at the 5 spot. So that's the Nets 5. Here's the Pistons with the ball. Here's Cunningham. Tries to break his ice. And it's good on the lay-in. Cunningham's got 6.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Griffin's shot is off. The Pistons shooting about 41%.
You know, Blake Griffin's NBA career certainly didn't have humble beginnings. I mean, he won the slam dunk contest and Rookie of the Year in his debut season. He really hit the ground running.
Cunningham. Durant pulls it in. Durant's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. From 17. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
And from the mid-range area, they've been the more effective team.
Well, when you knock down jumpers like that, it opens everything else up as well.
Poke loose. Here's Harris. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Harris has gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Nice step in from the line that time by Harris. Gets those looks because you've got to respect his 3.
Jackson outside. Sinks it from distance. 7 points in the game. And while Blake Griffin's career certainly got off to a hot start, Grant, he's also managed to remain a dominant force over the years.
No question. He's a guy who can get it done. Points, rebounds, assists, anything you need. He's a great example of an enduring talent. That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
The Pistons have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this 3rd quarter. Here's Cunningham, defended by Harden. Bay against Harris. Grant, good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
A nice start to the 3rd. 3 out of 4 and looking good doing it.
Harden against Jackson. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Well, how about this factoid? James Harden drawing another foul. And in other news, water is wet, too.
And trying to stoke the competitive balance, Clark. Seems like the new lottery system has been working.
I agree with you. Flattening the odds a bit, making it a drawing for the top 4 instead of the top 3. A small tweak that has had a pretty good impact, in my opinion.
Brooklyn making some changes. Aldridge is checked in for Griffin. Johnson comes in for Durant. And it's Mills in for Harris. Harden hits them both. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. The ball's knocked loose. Here's Cunningham. He's got 6. Johnson with it. Picked up by Grant. 2 points. That one goes.
You know, the competitive spirit of Harden comes through on a night like this in attack mode from the opening tip. Never letting up, never giving the defense the upper hand.
Detroit with the ball. Pass to Cousins. Here's Cunningham. He's guarded by Mills. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Patrick Mills. That's his first foul. So the Nets making a switch here. Brown's checked in. Joseph is checked in for the Pistons. To the left wing. Pass to Cousins. 4 on the clock. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Patrick Mills picks one up.
And, you know, Cousins is a wrecking ball inside, guys. Effective at using his size to draw the contact close to the rim. He's a hard guy to defend.
And he's good on the second. The Nets have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this 3rd quarter. Mills attacking. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Irving's got 3 assists tonight.
You know, Mills is not just a long-range gunner now. He can score on the move, too. Underestimate Mills at your own peril.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, there's an annual survey of NBA executives. Going into last season, the Pistons were selected for worst offseason. But with the promise of their young players, guys, some optimism that the rebuild in the Motor City is off to a strong start.
Physical, defensive-minded, Allie. That's Detroit basketball, isn't it? Pass to Joseph. Down low. Here's Cousins. And the layup is good off the glass. Cousins has got 7 points.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
Here's Joseph driving to the basket. Oh, and Johnson with a block. Here's Irving. Finished off the break. Irving's got 19. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Nets.
Oh, their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking quite a few as well.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Patrick Mills. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Millsap, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Claxton comes in for Johnson.
Millsap, Nicholas Claxton.
Here's Joseph. 6 points for him. Pass to Cousins. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Pistons need to get one up quick. Bullock counted from distance. 6 points for him.
They've made things hard on themselves, going cold in the first half, but they've been warming up since.
Mills with it, guarded by Olynyk. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Yeah, the first half was 1 to deep 6 or forget, but in the second half, he's looked a lot better.
Pass to Olynyk. Tipped. Left side Irving. Baseline try. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. He's got 21. Detroit has gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Now Cousins. Back to Joseph. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Joseph has got 8 points.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up, an opportunity at a three-point play.
His first foul, team second. At the line, shooting for Brooklyn, Patrick Mills. At the line, 1 time.
You know, Patty Mills is one of a long line of outstanding Australian players who played their college ball in Northern California at St. Mary's College.
And here's Jackson. Got a piece of it. He got it off in time at the end of the 3rd quarter. A huge lead. This one may have already been decided. It's the Nets running away with this one. And we'll have the start of the 4th quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And on the floor for Detroit here in the 4th. We've got Sadiq Bey, Boban Marjanovic out there with Trey Lyles. Then it's Corey Joseph, and it's Magruder in at the shooting guard. Bey with it, now guarded by Harris. Lyles down low. Durant's there. Clock at 2.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
The 3, here's Harris. He drops it from range.
You know, knocking down the 3 guys, that's one of the premier three-point gunners in the NBA, Joe Harris.
And so it's Detroit with it. Bay with it. Fires from the line. And the shot no good. A bit short.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
His first foul. First team.
You know, any talk of Harris, I think, has to start with the jump shot. The three-point contest champion. He hits close to half his attempts from beyond the arc, which is just ridiculous.
Griffin, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Carter comes in for Kyrie Irving. Lee, he's checked in for the Pistons. The free throw drops for Harris, and floor spacers like Harris continue to be the NBA's hottest commodity.
VA, in the day and age that we're in as far as the NBA goes, great value for floor spacer. And Harris's contract, $75 million over 4 years, talks about what you just said, how valuable and in demand guys like Harris are.
Lee into the lane, fires at the elbow, and it's Harris with the rebound.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one.
And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half. That's taking care of business, fellas.
And out the line, shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Well, back in 2017, the league adjusted the odds to the lottery. How do you like the change?
I really love it. I mean, instead of drawing the top 3, it's now the top 4, adding to the randomness and giving another team a chance to be in that mix for the top pick. And evening out the odds has produced some shockers, too. New Orleans getting Zion was one of them.
Here's Joseph. He's checked by Carter. Pass to Lee. Here's Lyles.
Nets foul. Nicholas Braxton.
Johnson, he's checked in for Brooklyn.
First team foul. Now into the lineup for your Nets, James Johnson.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Here's Joseph. On target from about 13 feet.
Yeah, capable from the interior. When Joseph has the space needed to get a shot off, he uses it.
The 3, here's Harris. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Pass to Marjanovic. Here's Lee. He's checked by Carter. Back to Marjanovic. Deflected. Second shot opportunity. Magruder's shot is good. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. On the attack, Carter. It's stolen away. Here's Magruder. Gets the 3 ball to go.
You know, pretty much anybody can hit that shot when they're that wide open. I mean, terrible defense.
Pass to Bembry. Harris on the wing. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Harris has got 14 points here in the second half. So it's Detroit now. Here's Lee. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Well, the NBA has said we're in a transformational period. We have to earn viewers. Clark, moves like the play-in tournament looking to attract those viewers.
Well, you know what, B? I like the initiative the NBA has taken there. clearly you have to continue to create and innovate and adapt as a league. I think it's smart to try new things, and I think the play-in tournament added a level of excitement, not just with its newness, but with the competitive nature of those play-in games. So I think it's something that may find its way as part of the regular calendar going forward.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three-happy down the stretch sometimes, letting it fly.
Nets foul. Javon Carter. His first foul. Third team foul.
Here's Lee, and he jams it home with authority.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
The Nets have gotten 5 of 6 shots to go in the fourth. Here's Bembry. That falls. Nice setup by Harris. Harris has got 3 assists in the game.
And I love it. Challenging the bigger defender and showing plenty of heart.
Well, the size mismatch is no problem for this fella, guys. I mean, how much do you like seeing that aggressiveness from him?
Pass to Magruder. Here's Lee. He's checked by Carter. Here's Bullock. Clock at 6. Elbow shot on the way. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Marjanovic got his first basket of the night.
A very high percentage look when the D is nowhere to be seen.
Here's Bembry. Back to Harris. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Nets.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And it's a performance that will signify their 5th win of the year. The Nets have gotten 7 of 9 from the floor in this fourth. Inside. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Harris.
Yeah, just couldn't make the connection. But you appreciate their attempt at moving the ball.
Brown, he's checked in for Harris. And we've got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
Detroit has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Pass to Bullock from deep. Knocks it down from distance.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Oh, got a piece of it. And the Pistons pushing it up now. Shoots from the elbow. Again, the Pistons score.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
Johnson with a bucket.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Nets foul. James Johnson. His first foul. 4th team foul. Coming out on the floor for your Nets, Paul Millsap.
That's on D. Here's Lee. On the take, and he goes in for the dunk.
Very difficult to slow him down defensively, especially when you have communication problems.
Here's Bembry. Rebounded by Lyles.
And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows it.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
That's his 2nd personal. Team's 5th foul.
The first free throw is good.
For Detroit, Saban Lee. Shooting 2.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Boy, Aldridge commands so much defensive attention. There's bound to be somebody open on every possession. And this time, DeMarcus finds him.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe